It's that time of the year when the flu and common colds start to ramp up.
Hennepin Healthcare is seeing an uptick in patients who have lost their voices. So what causes laryngitis and what can you do about it? That's a good question for someone who just got over it. Heather Brown.
And today's a day.
Laryngitis sent Gail King home this morning.
Just 75 days to the Iowa caucus.
And Jason was out for the 2 days before that. Maybe he caught it from Kate Raditz.
It's a painful topic for those who have been through it.
Or maybe me.
Do we even know what more is?
You did not sound great.
And this was after several sick days between us.
You and I both didn't sound great.
No, we didn't.
It was a fun week here.
Laryngitis is inflammation of the vocal cords themselves.
Stephanie Contag is an ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Hoarseness or loss of voice, raspy,
scratchy.
It's croaky.
is usually a symptom of laryngitis.
The vocal cords live inside our larynx, or voice box.
So the vocal cords are responsible for voice production. As we breathe out, the vocal cords come together and the air that flows past them causes the vocal cords to vibrate. When the vocal cords swell, they become stiff and swollen. They lose their ability to vibrate and produce or generate the sound, and so we can't produce voice and we sound hoarse.
Laryngitis can be caused by a bacterial infection.
There are other diseases of the voice box.
But it's usually a cold virus that triggers the inflammation.
Coughing is very traumatic for vocal cords as well.
What does your voice sound like?
Arnold Schwarzenegger with a deep voice.
I mean, if I lose my voice, I'm going to want to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Probably get an accent and everything.
I'll be back.
And I used to get it a lot in high school, too, when I sang a lot more. Singers tend to get it a lot.
It can also happen when you cheer just a little too hard.
Oh, let's go!
Usually the best method is lots of hydration and voice rest.
I was just drinking more tea than I ever had in my life.
Minimize talking as much as possible.
Yeah, it is annoying.
Because when you want to scream at somebody when you're not feeling good, it's impossible, you know.
So you're telling me everyone in your family really appreciated when this happened?
Yeah.
Heather Brown.
I had no choice.
WCCO 4 News.
Heather wondered, are you still contagious when you have laryngitis? The doctor said that it is really hard to know. Most people with colds are contagious for 3 to 5 days.